welcome. All right. We are going to be working inside again today. Unfortunately, it's a gorgeous day outside, so I would like to do some work outside, but we just have too much to work on in here. So we are going to be working on that to start. And oh goodness, that doesn't want to scooch back a little bit. Anyway, we've got a lot of laundry to do. Sophie's bringing me some towels, and these will probably be hung on the line. What are you working on, babe? Okay, we'll go finish the dishes, and then if you can work on the foyer, that would be great. So anyway, hi, welcome to the chat. We're just doing some laundry today. We're behind again. Last week we had the rummage sale at the church, and we are trying to catch up from that. So anyway, that's what we're working on. There's a lot to do.
Also, if you hear background music, it's Cinderella.
So anyway, yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. We haven't been on for a few days. It's felt weird to me because I really got into a habit of hanging out with you all, and I was kind of missing it. But we just had so much going on, and as you know, or some of you know, Savannah has been sick, and so yeah, it's basically just catch up around here, and we will do whatever it takes to get the job done. So anyway, we've got a lot of laundry to fold. It's quite the pile. So I will work on getting our first basket and basically just get started. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. We have some new friends that I haven't got to talk to for before, and so I was hoping you all would introduce yourselves and just come and hang out. D1, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. King, hi. We're just hanging out today and getting some work done. So I hope you guys are doing well. Cash, hey, welcome. What are you guys up to today? What do you want to talk about? I'm glad to finally be getting back into routine. It's been kind of crazy with all the extra stuff we've had going on. So Cash is playing games. What game are you playing? Excuse me, I don't know why doing laundry always makes my nose itch. It's like it's dusty or something. I don't know. But yeah, we've got so much work to catch up on, and I'm glad you guys are here to hang out. Fortnite. Okay, my kids play Fortnite. No, wait. No, they don't. They play Roblox. I love hanging out with you guys and visiting while I get my work done. So King is also playing Fortnite. Cool. I'm just sorting laundry, folding whatever we do have. And that's basically it. So I just hopped on here to hang out with you guys while I do the laundry. So how was everyone's weekend? Ours was pretty good. The rummage sale at our church made like $4,000, so that was awesome. Yep, it was good, King. I'm glad you guys' was good. King says his was good. Cash is good. We've got all these gloves to match. Look at these tiny little gloves. Oh my goodness. Laundry always makes my nose itch. So tell me about Fortnite. I'm not familiar with it. My kids want to play it, but I've heard it's very addicting. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Obviously, you like it, or you wouldn't be playing it. So you want to tell me about it? I am curious to know. What did you guys do this weekend? You played Fortnite all weekend? Man, it must be a really cool game. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am very old. I like to play Sims. You probably never heard of Sims. Have you heard of Sims? I remember when The Sims came out. I remember when the internet came out. King says, you kill people, you make new friends, and you win games. Cash the Gamer says it is. I assuming that means you said you're replying to when I asked if it was fun. So that's cool. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Does it have like little side quests to it at all, or is it just like a killing game like I would imagine like Call of Duty or other war type games? Cash is asking, did I used to play Star Wars? No, not really. And I guess it would also depend on what gaming system you're talking about. I would play Sims on a PC, and then I used to play Atari when I was really little, and then my brother had a Nintendo, and then our babysitter had a Super Nintendo, so we got to play that, and that was cool. So I'm pretty old. Himanshu says, hello, do you know me? I don't think so, Himanshu, but I'm so glad you're here. Cash says, it's just like a killing game, but yes, it has quests. Oh, that's cool. I like quests in games. All right, let me grab another load. Okay, so I don't know that screen name, but it says, hi, sister, Jara Raman. I remember, yes. Fernando, you changed your screen name. Well, I'm so glad you're back. I didn't even know it was you. But yeah, hey, I missed you guys. Let me grab another load. Hang on. I might be allergic to this laundry soap. It makes me want to sneeze. So anyway, Fernando, and I'm going to call you Jara. How are you guys? I miss you. I miss talking to everybody. It's been a very busy weekend. We had so much going on, but I found myself wanting to get online to hang out, but then also was feeling like, well, we need to keep family time, and that was good that I did. I'm glad that I did that. But I've really been enjoying the friendships that were forming on here. Fernando says, I am not married, you're single. Well, that's okay. You'll meet someone. You will meet someone eventually, Fernando. Were you still dating that married lady, Fernando? I don't know if you were still doing that or not. Okay, good. Glad you have someone. Yes, I remember. Yep. Savannah is doing better. She had, I think, roseola. Praven, hey, what's up? It's good to see you. Savannah had roseola. So remember when she had her ear infection? She also had an ear infection, but the roseola gave her a high fever for about 5 days. And then she broke out in a rash all over her body, except like it did not go down her arms or down her legs, but a little bit it did. Got like on her shoulders and different things like that. But yeah. Craven says good morning. Good evening to you. But thank you. Yeah, we're just inside working today, doing laundry. I wanted to be outside because it's so nice today. But I don't know that I'm going to get to that. I have so much work to catch up on because of the rummage sale. King says good evening. Yes. King, is it evening where you are as well? Shoot. Okay, very good. King says yes. But yeah, we have so much to catch up on. We're behind on everything. But tomorrow morning, I am going to get up at like 3:30 in the morning and hopefully get on the road by 4 a.m. to drive to Missouri and go pick up our baby chicks. King says it's 12:27. It's 11:28 here. Wow. Fernando says, now she's angry on me without any reason, just women's things. I can't find out what I did wrong. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know, Fernando. I would need more context, need more information. And it could just be hormones, too. Sometimes guys irritate us. For no reason. You're just there. So we're mad at you. I know that's true because sometimes that's how I feel about my husband. I have no reason to be mad at him, I just am. It's pretty normal. Yep, it happens. It happens, it happens. So what did you guys work on today? Did everybody go to work or have a day off? King is asking if I'm going live tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be difficult because I thought about it. I might go live tomorrow, but the problem is my son Christian will have to hold the phone because I will be driving, and he will have to read me all your texts. But the thing is I really want to show you the baby chicks. So I did think about it, but I'm not sure if I will get to go live because I should not be live streaming while I'm driving. I mean, I think it would be okay if Christian holds the phone, and he can read it to me, but or Sophia, but for the most part, we will be on the road tomorrow getting the new baby chickens, and so I can't promise. If I did, it would have to be when we were in kind of a place where there wasn't a lot of traffic. I really want to, though. I really, really, really want to show you guys the chickens. They're going to be so cute. I'm so excited. I got a breed called Light Brahmas. Okay, Slammed. I don't know why you're saying that, so I'm going to put you in a timeout. So anyway, what did you guys do today? Praven says he's relaxing. That's good. Fernando, I'm not going to make you mod yet. I don't know you well enough. I have to get to know you better. Plus, Fernando, the other part is I don't have a way to communicate with you to say, yes, hide that person or time them out or whatever, because not everybody bothers me. It's just when people get on and try to spam or they be inappropriate, then I don't like that. So, no, Lulu's not on yet. She may not come on today. I don't know.
Did she come on yesterday?
No, she didn't. How's the foyer?
Oh, I forgot.
All right, go get on it. Anyway. Fernanda says, I understand, no problem. Yes. I knew you would. Because you're great like that. So did you work at all today, Fernando, or just hang out? I see some of you guys just hanging out, all cozy up there. I'm glad you're here. Feel free to chime in if you want to talk. We're just hanging out. I'd love to hear what's going on in your all's lives. You guys know what I'm up to. Always with chores. Fernando's just relaxing today. Okay. That's good to have a day to relax. Did that a little bit on Sunday after church. But for the most part, what did we do? Oh, I went and got groceries. So I kept busy, got groceries for the week. I'm trying to feed Savannah some healthier foods. So I got some broccoli, some butternut squash to cook for her, and different things like that. So I'm hoping that she likes that. King says, I am not going to talk to you because you're playing Fortnite. Oh, okay. That's fine, King. If you just want to hang out and play Fortnite but still be here, that's cool. And if you have to go, that's cool too. I thank you for being here. Fernando says, do you ever play tennis? I played tennis in school for a little bit. Actually, Sophia has tennis camp this week. So that's a little bit exciting. And let's see here. What else? Do you play tennis? Yes, it's this week.
Oh, where is it?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Emery knows.
Oh,
Okay, foyer.
am I gonna go?
I don't know. We're trying to get our chores done because Sophia's gonna go with me tomorrow, and so is Christian, like I mentioned, and so if if we get all of our work done, they can all go. We can have a good time. Going to pick up our new baby chickens. I have to get the box for them ready. They'll be staying in the kitchen for a little while. And I don't know. I'm just so excited. They're going to be so adorable. They grow so fast. But it's pretty neat. And then I'll do a live with you guys outside one day when I'll clean out their chicken coop and get it ready when they're about ready to go outside. So,
That one's running right now. Can you put this in?
no. I will later if you put it over there,
I
though.
need it for the 4th of July.
Well, it'll be ready by then. I don't know why you need a sweater for the 4th. It's going to be hot. Can you take these kitchen rags down, please? These and these. That way I can have more space.
How hot is it?
Here, hang on. It's going to be hot. Here, just take those with you. There you go. Thank you.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Where were we? We were talking about playing tennis. What sports do you? Fernando says, by the way, you're looking fine in this age is great. Thanks. My hair is a disaster today. It's very fuzzy today. But it's fine. I don't worry about it. You guys like me for who I am, which is nice. Do you play any sports? What do you play? I used to play in school. I used to play basketball. Fernando says cricket, football, and tennis. Oh, wow. Very cool. That's really neat. King says basketball. Yeah, I used to play when I was in school. I was never very good. I'm not super coordinated. My husband laughs at me all the time for that. Sometimes the kids aren't super coordinated either, and he likes to say that they got their coordination from my side of the family, which is true. It is true. So Fernando, did you start playing that in school, or because I thought I remembered you were in your 20s. So do you still just play for fun, or are you part of like a community team, or what do you do? Fernando says, I'm playing football and it's very good. Awesome. That is very good. And are you calling football, is that like our American soccer? Is that right? Busy day today. Hey, hello. How are you? I was wondering where you were. I'm back too. It's been a busy weekend, but here we are. Another week has gone. We're starting another one. Oh, A says, I am good, and how are you? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. We recovered from the weekend. Savannah is doing better. Fernando says, I can play many more positions like CF, AMF, DMF, striker, attacking midfielder, and defense midfielder. Very cool, Fernando, very cool. I'm waiting to hear from Paul and Sam. They haven't been on yet, just so you know. I don't know how Mary's doing. I'm going to grab another load of laundry. A says, I hope she will be better. I know, me too. I'm hoping to hear from them soon because, you know, I wasn't on all weekend and I won't be, I probably won't be on tomorrow because we're driving to Missouri to go get our baby chickens. And so obviously I can't really be live streaming when we're driving. Plus it would probably be glitchy, you know, bouncing from tower to tower. I don't know. I might try it if I have Christian, kind of hold the phone, you know, and read your chat to me, and then we can talk that way. But I don't know. I don't want to promise. So tomorrow it'll kind of be like a maybe. It'll be a maybe day. Fernando, I am 44 years old. Weren't you in your 20s? Did I remember that correctly? How old are you? I think I remember that. Your girlfriend is 42? 23. I thought so. Yep. I remembered that. How was your day today? Did you guys get a lot of work done? Hi, Praven. Did you disappear on me for a minute? A says it was a normal day. Yeah. The church rummage sale that we had for the Ladies' Aid raised over $4,000. That was amazing. They did so well. I was so happy to be able to help with that. I'm not sure what they're going to use the money on, but it was very exciting. A says, nice, great job. Thank you. Fernando says she has fallen in love with him. Well, very good. That's what you want. I have been fighting a headache for 2 days, so that kind of sucks. But it is what it is, I suppose. I did go to the doctor today for it, and so I'm hoping to feel better soon. Besides work, anything new going on in your life? Anything you want to chat about? I feel like I'm always the one that does all the talking. Yes. His girlfriend is older than him, yes. A says nothing new, no new things. Okay. Well, that's all right. We don't really have anything new going on around here either. I'm obsessed with the thought of picking up the baby chicks tomorrow. One, because I love driving and I love taking trips places. And two, because it's baby chicks. How can you not love baby chicks? So, pretty excited. I wish I had a way to show you guys. A is asking if Sophie or Bella is going to help me. Not with laundry right now. Sophia is doing some chores downstairs. And Bella is working at her summer job. Fernando says she loves me and I love her. Yes, you told me that, Fernando. I remember. A says, that's lovely. Love doesn't have numbers. Okay, I'm going to grab another basket. I'll be right back, guys. Just 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so A and Fernando are discussing living in India. A is saying he is from Tamil Nadu. If I said that properly, I don't know. I love that you guys are all meeting each other and talking and making friends in your area. That's really fun. Don't go in there. I think that's the boys'. Let me see. Yeah, that's the boys'. Craven says Himanshu from country. Fernando is saying she says I'm looking like a model. She wants I have potential to be a model. So his girlfriend thinks he has the potential to be a model. A is asking which state in India is Fernando from. A says, I don't know India allows you to love elder women. I see a lot of age gap. Fernando, yes, everyone is talking to you. Get on here and talk to him.
What are your guys' favorite
Here.
lives?
Sophie has a question, guys. Get on there.
What are you guys' favorite lives?
What do you mean lives?
Like tiny and tall, like
Oh.
thin and tall, like what?
Okay, so Sophia wants to know which type of videos of mine, of these lives, do you like the best? Ghosty says, I like turtles. Cool, Ghosty.
Mommy, it's a meme.
Oh, that's a meme? I need young people to help me. Sophie says, I like turtles as a meme. I did not know that.
Oh, sort of.
So A likes walking with Savannah. I like that too. And I thought about doing that today actually. And today would have been a perfect day for it because it's a lot cooler than it has been. So there will be more of those, especially once it gets to be a little bit cooler outside so that she doesn't get too hot. I don't worry about myself too much because I know when I'm getting too hot, but she can't tell me. And so, you know, I try to be very careful of her. Okay, we'll go work on the foyer. Come on. I want to get this stuff done. A says, especially the camera pointed to Savannah. She enjoys the view and I enjoy her joy. Yes. She likes to be on camera. She loves to see herself. I think it's so cute. She is pretty wonderful. You guys should see her in her swimming lessons. She cries, actually, so it's not super enjoyable because she does cry through it, but she's really learning a lot. She's already learning how to back float. Can you believe that? Yeah. Fernando says Savannah is everyone's favorite cutie. Yes, she is. A is asking, is it mandatory? Are you asking if her swim lessons are mandatory? If that's what you're asking, they are not. It is something that I have enrolled her in because of us having the swimming pool. I wanted her to have an extra measure of safety in case she were to fall in. So these swim lessons are teaching her to, if she goes under, to get onto her back and float and wait for help. So it's very good. Yes, it is the right thing. It's very good, and it is, you know, I mean, I don't like hearing her cry the whole time, but it's necessary. I mean, I'd be crying the whole time if she fell in the pool and drowned. So anyway, we definitely don't want that. So we're doing what we can to keep her safe. Do you guys enjoy swimming? Arush Ray says, love from India, buddy. Keep going. Hi. Thanks, Arush. A says, yes, he enjoys swimming. So many Indian buddies. Yeah. Arush says, my father is in the Indian Navy. A says, after you. Yep. You brought them all, A. I've always had friends from India, though, after, even with, do you remember me talking about chat rooms, like AOL chat rooms, a long time ago when I was a teenager? I had a lot of friends in India, from India there as well. Or back then, I mean, is what I meant to say. Maybe. Well, we potentially need to go to the school to pick up the clothing racks.
Do I have to go?
I don't think you could. So. Arush, what does your father do in the Navy? Arush is asking, why am I doing laundry? Because I don't do it every day, and so I tend to get behind. And so I get behind, and so then I have a lot to do, and I like to chat with you guys while I do laundry. It helps it go faster for me. So I started out with a huge pile, and now I probably only have this one and another load in the hallway to do, and depending on if the dryer gets done, then I will do that one. Arush says, call your children to do it and for me to enjoy. Well, so here's the thing, Arush. First off, my children are doing their summer jobs, except for Sophia. She is helping me. Savannah's asleep. She's having her nap. And I just turned this shirt inside out. But I do not. I am the type of person who has to be doing something, or I get a little sad. I get frustrated. So I like to do work. And if you come and hang out with us often, that's what you'll see me doing all the time. There's not much else I do. Although yesterday I told myself I was going to be playing Sims, but I didn't do it. Marcio, hi. Welcome to the chat. Arush, I do. Arush is saying you get sad when you don't do work. Yes, I do. It's like I feel like I need to have done something productive with my day to be able to relax. And not always. Like if we're on vacation, like so for example, like let's say we go to Florida and we go to the beach, which I love. That is probably my favorite type of vacation. What was I saying? Oh, when we're on vacation, I will sit down and I will relax. And I like to sit on the balcony and watch the ocean and listen to the waves and drink some coffee. But then again, even then, if we're staying in a condo or something, I will feel the need to clean up the condo just to have done something productive. And then I feel like I can relax. So I don't know. I think I have issues. Arush is asking, have I ever tried Indian food? Yes, I believe I have. My husband's good friend got married and we got invited to their wedding, and they are Indian. And so I don't remember what it was that we had, but I do remember that it was goat meat, and I love it. It was delicious. So I don't often get to have that. I think I've had it twice in my life, one being at the wedding. I like spicy food. I like it if it makes me sweat. Yes, I have had lamb. Yep. Is that your favorite, A? What is your favorite food? A says that's nice. 100% yes. So lamb is your favorite, mutton? Just getting the last little bit out here And then the laundry will be sorted. The washing machine is done. A says, I heard people in America are not fond of spicy foods. That depends on the person. A lot of us like spicy food. I am one of them. My husband, not so much. He likes mild foods. A says chicken is his favorite, but lamb too. Do you like spicy? We have a Thai restaurant in our town, and it's really good. Arush says, okay, I am 17, and as you are an adult, can you please give me some tips on how to focus on studies and not get distracted? You know, teenage problems. Please tell my exams are coming. Arush, that is a very good question. Everybody is different with what helps them study. I remember when I was in college that one of the things that I did to help me study was to block out everything else. So turn your ringer off on your phone, get off of social media or online, put on some music, and then just dive in. Sometimes it helps to set a timer to say, okay, I'm going to study for this amount of time, and then I'll get up and I'm going to totally focus for this amount of time. You can try that. Maybe that would help. So A says, Arush, time is irreversible. Go and utilize the time you have. I mean, A's not wrong, but I would definitely just try to block out everything else, block out all the distractions, and set yourself a timer and say, okay, I'm going to work for this amount of time, do it, then maybe take a break, you know? But I like to put on music and just focus, but that helps me. That doesn't help everybody, you know? I mean, sometimes it could be, maybe that's even more a distraction for you. So it's just everybody's different, so you'll have to find out what works for you. But I would advise first and foremost to get offline and set a timer and dive in. You just got to get in and do it. A says, I don't know what that number 1 thing means. But anyway, it says, come to this live when you are bored. No brain rot here. Arush says, for real. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do brain rot. I'm just doing chores. You guys hang out with me, which is super cool. I love it. It makes me happy to have somebody to hang out with. I didn't even know brain rot was a thing until my kids started saying it. A is asking Arush which state, and Arush says Goa. Did I say that right, you guys? You taught me how to say it once, and then I forgot. Is that right? Goa? A, what is that little purple thing with the crown and number 1? What does that mean? Arush says yes, totally correct. Yay! A says brain rot is nothing but dumping dumbest internet things in your mind. Ugh. Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I can't do that. A says that is the leadership board for subscribers. I don't even know what that means. You're going to have to help me, A. I don't know. You know I don't know. I have no clue what's happening. A says, do I have a crown? Well, now your thing is just a black circle. Arush says, your smile makes me smile too, ma'am. Keep going. You sure will find success one day. Oh, well, thank you. That's so sweet of you. You guys are awfully nice. It's so nice to get on here and make new friends. I feel like I have had success in my life. You know, I've got a husband and 5 kids and work hard, and I think I've had success already. But of course, I think people want to succeed in all that they do. I know I do. So, what do you want to be when you are finished with school, A? What kind of job would you like to have? Not A, I'm sorry, Arush. Arush says, I am talking about YouTube success. I mean fame and money. Oh! Well, maybe. You never know. You never know. I don't know if I ever will or not. It's not, I don't really do it for that. Arush says, my job, of course, Defense Forces. Oh, because your dad's in the Navy. That's cool. Will you also join the Navy? A says, there's got that crown #1 thing again. She's never going behind that 100. Oh, so you're not going to go in the Navy. Okay. Yeah, so I started this channel for my kids, really, because A has heard me tell this story. A says, I have a crown now. I don't know how you're doing that, but that is cool. A has heard me tell this story before. Basically, my mother died of breast cancer, and I would love to have videos of her just being herself, doing the things that she loved to do, and knowing that no one is guaranteed their next breath. I started this YouTube channel really for them, so they would have something to watch and look back and kind of hang out with me or be with me when I'm gone. So that's why I do it, or why I started it, and I've made all sorts of friends in the process, and I have loved it. And sometimes I have like videos that can, you know, maybe help people. I try to put out some informational videos every now and then, but for the most part, it is hanging out with you guys. Sophia scared me. A says, just like a game, if you comment more in a live, you will get a crown. It is simple. Oh, so it's something that YouTube does. Cool. A says, Goa is nice. Arush, Indian Army is great ambition. Go for it. Can you put this outside my bedroom door, please?
No, there's clothes in it.
Well, now they're going to be wet. Okay, put it over there. I'll wash it again.
Not wet.
Okay, well, it's just going to have to be washed again if you put a bunch of clothes in it. Oh my gosh! Arush!
A Russian.
What is that?
Oh, they can donate money on your lives.
Arush, did you donate money to me? Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's super sweet. You did not have to do that.
You can heart it.
I am going to heart it. Oh my gosh. You are so sweet. A says yes, a YouTube update. A is saying hi.
Hi.
A says, super chat, they can send money to you. Arush, a small gift, ma'am. You are so sweet, Arush. You did not have to do that. A says,
Done that before?
no.
Oh.
No, that's so kind.
Oh.
A says, cute Sophie. Yes, she is awfully cute. Now she's running away hiding. Wow, I was not expecting that. That's pretty amazing. Thank you. That's super kind. But you certainly do not have to do that. I like to hang out with you guys just for fun. Anyway, so later, A says, Cynthia, you need a YouTube crash course. Hey, I'm a professional. Don't you know that? No, I'm not. A says, I'm surprised when you're shocked seeing a super chat. You guys, I just hang out. I don't know. King says, you're still here. Yes, I am. I am still here and still doing laundry, hanging out with my friends. How are you doing on Fortnite? Are you crushing it? Or let's see, that's not the word. I'm learning all sorts of words from my kids, and they do not like me saying them. Is it crushing it if he's doing well?
No, it's eating.
Oh, Sophie says,
Well, in the girl version. I don't know
what
that was.
what's a boy version if he's doing well at Fortnite?
Wait, I have to think. Just say he's eating it for now, because that's the girl version.
Okay, Sophie wants me to say
You're eating this up.
that you're eating this up, King. A says, no worries, this is why I love your channel. Aw, A, you're so sweet. I still wish Paul and Sam would get on here and tell us how Mary's doing. Oh, you know what? Can you hang this in the kitchen bathroom? That's where it goes. So Arush is wondering, what is my favorite food? Favorite food. Boy, it really depends on the day. I like a lot of different foods. I would say, well, I can't have it anymore because I'm allergic. A is saying Mary's coming soon. Yes, I pray that she is. If I'm being honest, I'm a little nervous that they haven't been on in the last couple days. I hope she's doing okay. Okay, can you get her, please? That's making me a little nervous. And I do miss Lulu also. I know that she has been sick. So my favorite food, Arush. So there is, again, I can't have it anymore because I'm allergic. But there is a restaurant that I have been to that it's a filet mignon. So have you ever had that? It's such a tender steak. And inside it, they stuff it with goat cheese. That is, it tastes like heaven. Tastes like heaven. I can't even, it's so good. What's your favorite food? Savannah's awake. Here's Savannah, guys. It's Savannah Banana. Look at this bedhead. Oh. Can you say hi to our friends? Can you say hi? They haven't seen you. Say hi. Hi, friends. Yeah, she's talking to you guys. Can you say hi? It's A. And Praven might still be here. And King. And Fernando. Yeah. Oh, be careful. Be careful. And Arush, he's our new friend. Can you say hi? Okay, go take her downstairs to play. I gotta finish this laundry. A says, Sam, Paul, Crystal, Stenny, Kenny, you are watching live anytime later. Please update about Mary. And yes, I haven't done it yet because I want to get permission from them. But I wanted to make an update post for Mary so that they can, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make an update post. And if you guys watch, would you please go ahead and comment on that post so that we can find out how Mary's doing. A says, hello, Savannah. I will do that after I get off of here. I'll make that post for us. Arush says, what time is it there? It's 12:15. 12:15 in the afternoon. This is the time I'm usually on, but I have been getting online a little bit earlier in the mornings because I had outside work to do and I wanted to get it done before it got too hot. But since I'm so far behind on this, we had to do this today. Trying to match gloves from cleaning out the closet the other day. And I have 3 left-handed gloves. Wait a second. There's one. There we go. Okay. Got it. Got it. So, Arush, what's your favorite food? I don't know that you've ever told me what your favorite is. Arush says, mine is rice and chicken gravy. That sounds amazing. A says, I still cannot digest that a bad news happened to a girl who got married a week ago. I know. I know. Arush says, hey, buddy. Yours is subjective to time. Yeah, so that's okay. So you're a little bit behind. Sophie took Savannah downstairs to play. I want to make sure that she has ample time to get down on the floor because she started walking, right? But she only walks if she's walking to someone, like you're holding her behind and then she's walking to someone, she will walk. But she hasn't so far taken off and just started walking yet. And so the doctor said she is fine so long as she's walking by 15 months, which is a couple months away yet, so we're still pretty good. Arush says, do I get paid by YouTube? I do not get paid by YouTube. I am not monetized. A says, Sophie and Savannah, cute combination. Yes, they are adorable. I think Bella came home from her work. She's going to have some lunch and then probably go back to work. So anyway, yeah. But no, I do not get paid. A says, why no monetization yet? Well, so you have to get 4,000 watch hours every 365 days, and I only have like 600 and some watch hours. But it is enabled, but I don't have enough watch hours to make it happen yet. And it's really weird because also, you know how we do all these lives? YouTube doesn't count them all. And I don't know why they don't. Like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Very well could be, because you know how I'm awesome at this. I don't know. I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to stress about it. Have you ever got a super chat because your reaction is different? No, Arush, I have not had a super chat. A says, if I'm not wrong, you have a super chat, so you are eligible for monetization. I am eligible because I have, as of this morning, before we did this, I had 1,398 subscribers. So I have enough subscribers to be eligible, but I just don't have the watch hours. So I got to have the watch hours before I am eligible. Or not eligible, but before you get monetized. So anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really doing it for that. I mean, that would be cool. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it'd be cool to get paid to hang out with people and do my laundry. Bella, you want to say hi to my friends?
Hi.
What, are you working outside today?
A little bit. Not like a lot. I had to clean up Luke's camper and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool off. Have some lunch. Anyway. A says, got it. A said, I said already you are not doing it for money. No, I'm not. Bella, A says hello. Arush says she's an introvert. Maybe a little.
I'm not. What?
You may be a little bit introverted, but she's also not.
I'm
not an introvert.
Sometimes you're a little bit shy. Mostly with people she doesn't know. No, she did not color her hair.
Unfortunately.
Did you hear her? She's like, unfortunately, I'm not going to let her. She does that, she's in trouble. If she colors her hair, she is losing her phone for a very long time. And that would be bad for her because she likes somebody now. I probably shouldn't tell you about that, though. I'm not going to allow her. Absolutely not. She will be in big trouble. How's your sister doing, by the way? A says, come on, that's Cynthia for you. Arush, it's 12:21. Uh-oh. The dryer's done. Now it wants me to fold another load of clothes. My goodness. Just as I always get the last load done, it makes me have to do another load. I might take you guys outside and hang the towels on the line because that's what this next load is. Matter of fact, I could go ahead and do that. That would save us some time, and then we could start another one. Arush says it's 11 p.m. here. Oh my goodness. Let's do that. Let's pull out the towels, and then I will. What?
I figured out the name. I figured out the brain rot
for when King's doing good on Fortnite. What is it?
cooking.
Cooking? Okay. King, I don't know if you're still here, but Sophia says you're cooking on Fortnite. Okay. All right. So let me get a basket. So A is asking about Jack and Christian. Very rare to see them because they are, they're working. They're working at their summer job. But if I do get online tomorrow, you'll see Christian. Arush says it's your first time talking to a foreigner. Well, good. I'm glad you picked me. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Sophie says bye. Yeah, so, I mean, Arush, like I said, we're just on here hanging out. So, I am very glad that you're here. Okay. So, I'm going to shake out all these. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. I like to dry the towels on the line because it takes so much electricity. And it's such a nice day out. There's a breeze and the humidity is not too bad. And it's still warm and it's sunny. I'll take you guys out there and you can see. I'll get you all set up and then I'll hang the towels out and that will be nice. So this will be a little bit different laundry. A little bit different laundry video. So Arush is asking what my hobbies are. Working. No, let's see. I like to garden. I like making things beautiful. So if it is painting, I'm not like an artist. I don't mean like that, but we do have some rental properties. And so I enjoy rehabbing them and you know, making them fresh for the new tenants. I really like to do that. I think my creative powers are in like actual work. So when we go outside, if you hang on with us, my clothesline is kind of surrounded by some of my flower beds, which is a creative outlet for me. So Arush is asking, how can I enjoy working? Well, because like I said, the work for me that I do, I mean, aside from chores, like it's not like I love to do laundry, which is why I like talking with you guys when I do it, is because, you know, it has to be done and then you just pass the time. But with I lost my train of thought. Oh, like with my flower beds and stuff, it doesn't feel like work to me. Like, you'll be outside, it'll be hot, it's filthy, dirty work, but it's nice because I'm creating something beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I love. I love doing stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of hobbies other than that. I like natural things. I like to read about health and how I can be healthier so that I hopefully don't get cancer and die. So I think about that a lot. And what else? I don't know. I'll have to really think about it. I do so much work. Like, that's the majority of my life is all the work that I do, that I don't often take time to relax. Arush is asking, do I love Marvel? I was assuming you're meaning like the superhero guys. Are the X-Men Marvel? I like Wolverine. That would be my favorite X-Men character if that's Marvel. I kind of think it is, but I very well could be wrong. What about you? What are your hobbies? And I don't think I've ever asked you that. My goodness. What are your hobbies? Spidey? Yep. I like Spider-Man. Yep. The kids were able to pick out some new clothes from the rummage sale. So I'm getting those in the wash so we can use them. Arush says, I love to hear songs and playing basketball. Okay, that's awesome. I like music, yes, and I like listening to audiobooks. A says, my hobbies are changing time to time, and I watch YouTube all day long. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. Because honestly, I was beginning to get a little worried when it took you a while to show up. I'm like, A's not coming today. But here you are. So she's probably ready for lunch. Okay, thank you. Have I heard Timeless by Weekend? No, not really. I listen, and this is way before your time. A says, whenever I hear the famous trending song Pretty Little Baby, you think of Savannah. Ah, that's so sweet. I like to listen to 90s country music. I don't know. You're probably not familiar with country music. Not a lot of people are, I don't think, especially people in foreign countries, maybe. Arush, sure. What's your suggestion? I'm going to carry you guys downstairs. So A says, did you hear Gimme Gimme Song? Maybe I would just have to hear it again to see if I'd heard it before, if that makes sense. Oh, I got new earrings. See? It's a honeybee and some honeycomb. And Arush says, start vlogging, create a vlogging channel. So I kind of was doing that. But it has had some success. I'm going to carry you guys downstairs. Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh. Okay, probably drop you. I'm going to try not to. So I kind of was doing that, but I guess I don't know. What am I trying to say? I mean, like I said, I've done like videos where I will like post videos where it could maybe be helpful. Uh-oh, hang on a second. I'm dropping you. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. We're going outside, you guys. Sorry. Oh no, hang on. I'm gonna have to go get the tripod. Are you there? Okay. It's how would you've seen some of my other videos? How would you describe them? They're like how-to videos of stuff I thought that might help people. And I don't know. I don't really know what to talk about, you know what I mean? Like it I don't know. I don't even know what I would vlog about, you know? I kind of wanted to do that, but I didn't really know, and that's why I kind of just started doing this for the kids. So anyway, A says, nice, interesting collection of earrings. Fan of your earrings. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, my clothespins are outside. I see that my fountain is, look. See? It's being intermittent. I need to clean this up. Look at that mess. Ugh. Okay. A says, or Rush says, if I had a job, I would literally give you $50 or something. Oh, honey, you don't have to do that. You're so kind. A says, don't stretch yourself. Continue the same thing. And you are awesome. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I really just think like, okay, this is going to take me a second to set up this tripod, so just bear with me. I just have to, you know, like, because with Savannah being so little and like you guys know, I'm not super techie. It's just going to have to be what it is because I don't know how to do anything else. I'm not very, you know, I don't know, like, I don't have enough information to make like an educational channel. Okay, so there's that. Like, I don't cook enough. I don't garden enough to make it all gardening. You know, like, I'm just out here living life and trying to raise my kids, and that's basically all I can do, you know? Arisha, let's see. A says, it is a dirty brain rotting race. Don't participate in the race. And you are definitely awesome. You guys are so sweet. Arisha says, do I watch anime? Not really. I have before. I don't actually watch a lot of TV. When I do in the evening, I tend to watch mystery shows. Woo. A says, gardening works, you are very strong. I am crazy strong, actually. I'm really, really strong. And I don't even, like, I need to work out more, but I don't. Because, you know, life. Hang on, let me raise up the, see, there's the clothesline. I'm going to raise it up real quick, and then I'll go get the towels and we can hang them out. See, it's not even bad out here. It's pretty nice, actually. Okay, hang on. Sweetie, you need to go in the house. It's too hot for you out here. Come here. Come on in, sweetie. Go inside. That's a good girl. Okay. All right. Got the laundry. I actually really like hanging towels on the line. It's kind of my favorite thing of laundry. Simi I'm probably not saying that right. Hello? Anyway, Simi, I don't recognize your name, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I know, I see that Simi has a number 3 crown. Arush says, let me teach you a Hindi word, namaste. I have heard that. I have heard that word, yes. Does it mean like peace, or what does it mean, Arush? Are you Hindu? Simi is asking, do I like sports? I like baseball. I like the St. Louis Cardinals, if you've ever heard of them. Arush says, no, namaste is like greetings. Oh, cool. A says, Mary knows Hindi. I know, she's so smart. Simi says, baseball is a really great sport. A says, namaste is hello. I might use that again. I might say namaste to you guys. But then you can't take off in Hindi because then I'll have no idea what you're saying. Arush says, like, when guests come or our relatives come, we greet them by saying namaste. It's like, hi. Oh, okay. Am I saying it properly? Am I saying it correctly? A says, that's cool, Cynthia. Yes, it is. Simi says, I look sporty, so maybe I thought you do sports. So I'm not a very girly girl. I don't do sports, but I work outside. I just basically work a lot. And so I dress for what I'm going to do that day. About the only time I get dressed up, and I don't even really get dressed up for this, but is when I go to church on Sundays. Arush says, how many push-ups or pull-ups can I do? 0. I can do 0. I'm very strong. I can let me rephrase. I'm strong for a girl. I'm strong for a girl, but I don't have a whole lot of like upper body strength, but I like, for example, chicken feed bags are like 50 pounds. So I like lift those all the time. I actually grew up doing that. And so that's kind of been something that I can always do. And then I guess I just have a lot of strength in my legs. A says, but you can't do things she does, bro. Arush says, for real. A says she is very strong. I really am. I mean, it's kind of crazy. And I'm not like just saying that to be cool or weird. I just am kind of strong. I don't know. Maybe it's like mom strength. I don't know. Oh, A says, see my old lives. Yeah, I mean, it's just because I work, like I don't sit around all day. Well, y'all know that. I can't sit around. I'll just be sad if I do that. Working is good for your body and mind. I need to do a video because I have some of the drip system isn't wanting to work properly, and I just caught it yesterday, but some of the plants are not getting enough water, and so I need to kind of update's not the right word, but switch out the drip emitters for something else for like a larger capacity because they are not getting enough water and I don't want to lose my plants because I haven't been paying attention to them. So I'm glad that I saw that, and so I'll try to do a video where I do. Actually, I have a couple videos that I have made, I just haven't edited them. And that's, I think, part of the reason why I like doing these lives so much is because I don't have to sit around and do the editing. Because that's not my favorite thing. I'd rather just be on here and hanging out. Arush says, if you love working, try exercising also. Defense tips. I do exercise. I was walking, but I kind of got away from it. But I need to do strength training. Arush says, I have the same towel. Which one? The one, this one with the lemons? I love this towel. A says, the cloth hanger is nice. If possible, share a photo in the post. I will install one in my home. Okay. Yeah. And A says, I'm interested in learning editing skills. The pink one, pink one, pink one. This one? Is it this one? Or this one? The editing, the apps that I use to edit my videos was like a program director. And it makes it pretty easy to do, like even for somebody like me. And you guys know how technological I am. So if I can do it, you definitely can. Arush says, basically it's one of my twin sisters. I didn't know you were a twin. How cool. I mean, how would I know that? I literally just met you today. So there's that. Whoa. Yeah, this clothesline is really nice because I can actually get like 4 loads of laundry on here. It's pretty cool. Isn't it such a beautiful day out here, you guys? Look at the sky. Can you see? Oh, it's so nice. It's such a great day. Oh, Arush, here, I'll turn you around. Hang on. Can you see all the flowers? This is what I was telling you about. So I planted all these. There's a lot of weeds in here right now because the flower bed needs a lot of work. But I planted all of this. So, yeah. Let's see her. Chris says, I'm Hindu. A says, test for trends. Do you know what OG means? OG means original, I think. Arush says, the sky reminds me of the anime scenes. Yeah? Simi, I do have a lot to do. A says, lovely flowers. Simi says, nice garden. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love it. It's kind of my thing. A says, that's correct. Of course it's correct. I'm awesome like that. Okay, give me another one. See what else. Let's see what else I know. Or you guys can teach me new words. I like to learn these new words, and then it freaks out my kids. Arush has, have I watched Stranger Things? Absolutely. Cringe means like gross or ew or weird, right? The kids, like, they used to, like, they'll do it around, their friends will come over, right? And I'll be like, I'll say things like, oh, that is so sus. or oh, that's so cringe or whatever. And they're like, you can't say that. What is opposite of cringe? I don't know. Oh wait. Opposite of cringe. What is opposite of cringe? I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. A is asking situationship. So isn't that when you're like, what your relationship status is? Like if you're dating someone or, like maybe, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Am I right about that? Arush says Arush, you got Riz. See what I did there? Arush says the opposite of cringe is Life on Mockingbird Hill channel. You guys are sweet. You guys are so sweet. Anyway, all right. What else are we gonna do? Okay, last towel. Oh my gosh, we've been on here for an hour and a half hanging out. Okay, so now I've got this little guy. Hang on, I want to go get one other thing that goes on my clothesline and I'll hang this sponge up. Okay, so A says situationship is like on hold relationship. You should be in a wait list. You may or may not get committed. Oh, okay. Bruce is asking thoughts on India. What comes in your mind if you think about India? Well, I would say like, first of all, every Indian person, I don't know if you guys can still hear me while I go get this, but every Indian person I have ever met is super nice. And A, did you guys hear that? Because I walked away. Did you hear that? Okay. That I said every Indian person I've ever met is super nice. Anyway, ow. A and I talked about this the other day. But I really love the traditional dress that you guys have. I think it's so beautiful. Okay. All right. We got to go back inside. Okay. Here, look. Ta-da! And there's 3D back outside. Why are you back outside, puppy? A says, Gen Z is the worst. It is me. Cynthia might think of if she hears about Indians. Yes, and I did share that already. What?
What are you doing?
I was just showing them hanging up clothes. Anyway, okay.
Did you show them the clothes?
Yes, I did.
Even those?
Yep. All right. So we're going to go upstairs and finish that load of laundry, and then we need to get done for the day because I have a lot of other things I got to do. It just happens when you start laundry late. Anyway. Sophia, can you work on the stairs, please? Arush is asking, what does my husband do? My husband works at a car dealership. He is one of the finance managers at a car dealership. So he works pretty hard, which is why you guys don't see him very much. I need to bring him on here so you guys can meet him. Okay. Aw, you guys are sweet. Yep. Whew. It's kind of warm. Arush says, listen, make a whole family channel of yours and start a YouTube channel. That's kind of what we have. So like I said, my husband isn't on here very much, but that's because he works a lot. But he's not opposed to coming on here and meeting everybody and hanging out. A says, beautiful part of her life is she does the work and you take the breath. All right. All right. We're getting there. It's taking a minute. So much laundry. So much laundry. Arush, how many siblings do you have? I know you said you have a twin sister. Okay, Arush says, okay, I have a doubt. What does amen mean? So amen means I agree, or people will say it at the end of a prayer, and it actually means so be it. But when people say amen just in conversation, it means they agree. A says, no, don't go behind YouTube's success. It's not worth it. Arush says, my twin sister, that's it. Jack Gaming. Hi, welcome. It's me, Agent. Arush says she's a troublesome. Your twin sister's troublesome. That's funny. Or maybe it's not. Maybe she really is trouble. I don't know. I hope not. I hope she's not really trouble. Whew. Oh my goodness. We're almost finished. Almost finished, guys. And then we will go about our day. Agent Space Out. Why do I remember that name? Have you been on our chat before? I feel like you have. It says Jack Gaming. I thought so. Okay. All right. What are you up to today, Jack Gaming? Simi is Simon. Oh, Jack Gaming changed his name. Okay, yes, I see that. I see that. Jack Gaming says good. Okay, what have you been doing? Jack says be right back. Okay. I am not gonna lie. I'm about ready to be done with this laundry. Simon says I am from Europe. That's cool, Simon. What country in Europe? If you can share. If you don't want to, that's okay. Jack says he was recording. Cool. Simon says Austria. Very cool. Oh, we haven't had anybody from Austria on here yet. That's really neat. A is saying Kim, Patty, Jeanette are my neighbors. No, they are not. So, I mean, as you know, the United States is very large. So, Kim, I live in the country. Jeanette lives in a small town. And Kim lives in a little bit bigger town. Patty, my aunt, lives in Kentucky, which is a whole different state. Simon is asking if we know Austria. I've never been to Austria, but I have seen pictures and it's lovely. A said, Austria is nice. I visited Innsbruck, Austria last year. And Simon says, Austria is actually very, very hot. And A says, Austria is heaven. These socks do not match. Okay. I bet that it would be. And Simon is asking he's asking A, what did you do in Innsbruck? River rafting and paragliding. That sounds fun. You lead a pretty adventurous life, eh? You do a lot of cool things. Ugh, so many socks to match. Simon says, action holiday. Okay, very good. A says, no, I'm a coward. Simon says, I love action. So you probably play sports, Simon, don't you? Well, I don't know. I'm asking if you do. Don't think these gloves match. Simon, I was asking, do you play sports? If so, what do you play? A says, I fought against fear when I did paragliding. I could not do that. Paragliding is definitely not for me. Okay. All right. Let's see if Simon tells us what he likes to do for sports. Yes, the height, A, absolutely. I have a fear of heights. Simon says, I like mountain biking, skiing, and fitness. Cool. That sounds fun. Like, I think I would like mountain biking. Skiing looks cool, but it seems really dangerous to me, so I don't know how I would feel about that. Anyway, all right, you guys, I have been on here for forever, so I am thanking you so much for hanging out with me today while I get my laundry done. It was super, super helpful. And I do hope, Simon, I do hope you come and hang out with us regularly. I might be on tomorrow. I might not. It all depends. It's going to depend on how getting the baby chicks are doing. So we will see. Simon says, I'm into fitness for over 20 years. Very good. That's good. You must be very healthy. Arush said, I also had a phobia of watching cringe video, but when I saw your video, it disappeared. Thanks, Arush. All right. Yes, you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will chat with you maybe tomorrow, probably Wednesday. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day or good night. All right. Bye.